Alright, just let me get set up here. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Maybe the microphone isn't too loud, I don't know. Let me see. Hey, if you're in the chat, say something. Let me know I'm being heard. Hey, good to see you there. So the other times I was running this game, I was not using any warps. Past two times, I think I stopped at 3-3. I think what I'm going to do is warp to World 4 so that we get a little bit of footage variety. But other than that, what I'm doing right now what I'm doing right now is not terribly different from what I've been doing the other times. There we go. So this is the Japanese version of All Stars, and I get very confused on the title screen because I'm used to playing the US version. And it's on the title screen, Super Mario 2 is the Lost Levels, and I think the first time I streamed this, I selected the Lost Levels by mistake, thinking that it's this game. So it's very confusing. But, you know, no matter what you call this game, it's still awesome. And the differences are mostly aesthetic, although... Well, I've played an emulated version of Doki Doki Panic, and some really big differences are that in the original, you can't run, and whatever character you selected was a commitment throughout the game. And I think being able to change between lives was it made the game much more flexible. And funnily enough, I rarely play as Mario in this one. It's usually Super Toad and Peach Brothers featuring Luigi for me. He can't do anything special, and that just makes him not very useful to me. Although for some reason, sometimes I do a level or two as him, just for the hell of it. Alright, that's very odd. Because I moved back a little bit, the Pidgeot respawned. Alright. I don't think I've done this the way you're supposed to in 17 years. Just a fun trick to do. But this level in particular is very convoluted if you don't know what you're doing. I don't know how a kid would figure out you're supposed to knock out the Pidgeot and take control of the bit. I think I'd be pretty screwed if I didn't read that in the player's guide when I was playing. It's a bit odd. I want to know how that got me an extra life. That doesn't make any sense. My goal here will be to get to World 4. So just the hell with the rest of the stage, but I'll get the star. It's gonna get trippy. I think on the NES version it just fades to black. And you gotta love how Alberto is on all these screens. She's just going, and now it's time for World 4. This level has the flurries, it's the ice world. This one is very slippery in more ways than one. But you just gotta walk and jump carefully. And if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the few levels in the game that does not have Alberto in it. And the crystal ball is just lying there. We already got the boss music going. But the twist is, there's no one to fight. So, either Rod Serling or M. Night Shyamalan. Hits for it, I find that the trick to a lot of games from this era is to not get deterred when you take a hit and just keep moving. I'm not really good at Ninja Gaiden, but a friend of mine who helps with some of these videos, Danny Bariza, he said the trick of the game is to always keep moving. I think think I'll use Toad for this one. I think this is the one with the whales. I believe in the Game Boy Advance version, there's a bunch of enemies in that room. They had a lot of enemies and vegetables in the Game Boy Advance version. Perhaps in some bid to get kids to eat their vegetables. I like the Game Boy Advance version a lot. I plan on running through it again at some point. It's just really easy. It hands you a bunch of things like candy. Alright, hopefully I can do this jump right. Yeah, I wonder why there's grass on a well. I think that would only make sense in a dream. I'm not sure about the Famicom version, but the physics of the NES version of this game are very strange. There's all kinds of really weird glitches that skewer the physics when you throw things at certain angles. I've seen people throw POW blocks up. Oh. GBA version was the first version I ever beat this game. Me too, actually. It took me a few years to get around to beat the... I beat them in reverse order. I did GBA, Super Nintendo, then NES. NES one took me a while because that one's limited with the continues. This one's a little bit more forgiving. But the Game Boy Advance version, I got that on launch, and I was pretty happy. That was a great gift. And that was for my 11th birthday, and I just stayed up all night and just rode through it. It was amazing. I had the warm light, so I played it when I wasn't supposed to be playing it. That's cool. There's a warp there, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't know why I brought the potion with me. I played through the Game Boy Advance version about a year or two ago or so, and I think it took me about 4 hours to beat it 100%. So that it's between 4 and 6. I don't remember exactly, but that one's somewhat easy. Oh. There's one thing to be said about the Game Boy Advance version, is that the characters never shut the hell up. Every time they do something, they're always talking. If I were doing GBA version as Toad right now, he'd be going... I rock the purple one. I wanted that one, but it was out of stock, so I had to settle with the Arctic one, which I still have to this day, but unfortunately the speaker is broken, and so is the up button on the D-pad. So I don't use it a lot. Shit. It was a chore for me and Sam to use it for the Castlevania, what was it, Circle in the Moon video. It was awful for Sam in more ways than one. I've been meaning to get Sam a new Game Boy Advance. He unfortunately lost his original model one, but he never owned an SP. I had an SP. That thing went through a lot of adventures, but it's still holds together pretty well. Although I think the L and R buttons on it are starting to get a bit worn out. I have had that thing for 13 years now. But I'm surprised that the battery lasts as long as it does, because I'm told that the battery for that, they go bad after a few years. But I've never had an issue with that. Ooh, that was what I said. Never had an issue with mine. this is Japanese, so I should be calling her Catherine. It is possible to die there and lose any progress, so don't do it. Well, that was a bust. I think I'm either Peach or Luigi for this one. Yeah, just the secret to this game is never play as Mario. Alright, here we go. No, that's not it. This freaked me out when I was younger. I just thought it was so weird. Because normally you hear the music with Birdo. But, she ambushed you. Remember this level being the labyrinth. Ooh, that's not good. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Peach is good for the horizontal jumps, not so much the vertical jumps. But my gut is telling me that she has better traction than Luigi. So there's the trade-off. Ow. It's possible to despawn those flurries with a little bit of screen trickery, but I'm really not feeling it. Ugh. Maybe now would be a good time to play as Mario, actually. Because Mario can jump higher than Peach, has more traction than Luigi, and jumps higher than Toad. So, I'm not to eat my words about never playing as Mario. This flurry is scary sons of bitches. No wonder they never came back. I think they're one of the few enemies from this game that never made an appearance again. The other one would be the spider, which I kind of like actually, but someone at Nintendo doesn't. Alright, good, good. And then I think the jerk part of this is that it's on one of the ledges of the castle tower. I'm dying to know what those things are called. I want to say that it makes them look like a chess piece, the rook. I don't know what those things are called. Let's see if I got it right. Ooh, no, I didn't. Okay. My instinct is telling me that it's over that side now. I remember 100% Super Mario World on GBA. Yeah, I prefer the Super Nintendo version, but that was an excellent remake. I'm trying to figure out what I think the problem with that one is that I felt it was a lot easier to get extra lives in that, and that the challenge was kind of dead. And the Super Nintendo one gave you extra lives as if it was candy. But I guess if it's your first time playing that game, it's really not too bad. There we go. It's really not too bad. I would just say that that's kind of the Trainee Wheels version, and then you should go play the Super Nintendo version. Well, yeah, I did 100% on the 3 Super Mario Advances. Not Advance 4, though. And that was nothing against that one. I just got it very late. And I think by the time I got it, it was just hard for me to carry. I have that on Wii U Virtual Console. And I have a lot of fun with the e-reader stages. I'm really glad they found a way to re-release those. I missed those the first time. Because my brother got the reprint when he got Super Mario Advance 4 for his birthday. And that one did not come with the e-reader cards. And I think some of them were Japanese exclusive anyway. Was the screen? Yeah, that's what I remember. That was generally that was the really big hindrance for all the Super Mario Brothers ports, but shit. I think the biggest offender had to be Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. And that's really too bad, because that game had some excellent extra features that I would really like to see implemented again. But they're just kind of lost to the sands of time. Unless you get your Game Boy Color and hook it up to a Game Boy player. Your Game Boy Color cartridge. And not many people own Game Boy players. I'm lucky that I had enough hindsight to get one in 2003, because now they're a bitch to find. LOL Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. Well, I liked it. Yeah. I beat that for the video, the Super Mario Brothers video I did almost 2 years ago. Because I was having trouble beating the NES version. I think the NES version gives me trouble around World 8. Those levels are just nasty. World 8-3 and World 8-4 in particular are really mean. In the Game Boy Advance version, Finito becomes huge. I always thought that was a pretty freaky change. They made a lot of strange, arbitrary choices in the Game Boy Advance version. I remember that there was one item they added that did not exist in the previous versions. Like this item called the Roulette, which can give you a bomb or a Starman or a heart. And the hearts were huge in that game. Uh-oh. Let me see here. There's no tellies you're there. Combine Soul 2010. Hit this going on. Wow. So you take care of your toys, kids. The Game Boy Advance version, Fry Guy's voice was hilarious. I think it was Charles Martinet, and he'd go, hot, 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 hot! And yeah. That was terrible. Let's try again. One of the few times I'd be playing through as Mario and play through this game. Really bad. Japanese Platinum, J-Boy. Hopefully it didn't cost you a bundle. And if it did, hopefully it's a good piece of hardware. I think Mario is just the best choice for this boss. Oh, that bastard. This is not good. This is my last life. You gotta give it my all. That is game over. Might try to get a few extra lives in. Ouch. Oh yeah, one thing that made the Game Boy Advance version. One thing that made the Game Boy Advance version of Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Advance, easier is that every level had an extra mushroom, so you can get 5 hearts instead. This is terrible. 5. Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. I was talking with Saturn about Pokemon recently, because when I have the place to myself for a few days, I was thinking about doing a stream of Pokemon, probably Silver. The battery on my Silver is dead, which I think will make it very interesting. I think the game will crap out once you beat the Johto Elite Four, because the game soft resets when you do that, but I just want to see how far I can get. Do a hardcore run. But yeah, I was going through my yellow. Miller was very surprised that there was a mute glitch in yellow. He thought it was just in red blue. I said, no, it's in yellow, it's just a little bit different. This is bad, I need the lives for Fry Guy. Hopefully I can make them up in the slot machine. Then the game gets rated M for simulating gambling. And let's take a hit. Oh. Soft reset won't look. Interesting. Interesting. I've never tried it for myself. I've only played. I've only replayed the game without saving on an emulator. I've beaten all 3 on their native hardware, of course. I have to give props to Sam. I really wish we could have had this recorded. One time we were playing Crystal and we were taking turns, and Sam got up to Rock Tunnel in the second quest in Pokemon Crystal, and he did not want to go back to get a Pokemon to no Flash, so he just navigated through the whole cave. His first time doing it without Flash, and he did it in about 10 minutes. It was amazing. The whole time I was floored. It's when power gets cut, the data whips. Okay. So I'll turn the game off when I beat Red. Got it. If I get another game over on this world, which the way I'm playing I probably will, I'll most likely do the warp to skip to World 6, because I would like to at least show World 6. Would like to make sure I'm not restreaming the same parts over and over again. LOL, that's awesome. LOL, that's awesome for what Sam did, or World 6. I think you probably know what Sam did. think some guidebooks list these whales as an enemy, which I find hilarious. Ooh, oh, oh, come on. I've been wanting to replay episode 1 Racer. I had to think about what you meant. A little bit. Star Wars episode 1 Racer. I thought it was gonna be episode 1 of a Telltale game. I'd be thinking they made a racing Telltale game. Why is it that episode 1 is the 4th Star Wars movie, but we just accept that title? We accept that lie that George Lucas fed us years ago. This is not good. Try to make this happen. Try to be cautious. There we go. It's gonna get trippy. I've never played a Telltale game. I played the Back to the Future one, and it was decent. But I've never felt inclined to keep on top of any of them. Now we're doing World 6, Arabian Nights. That's not what it's called, I just want to call it that. Ooh, that was strange. Oh, come on. I don't understand why there's so many of these bases in the game. They don't lead to anything. That one actually matters because there was a potion there. But most of the time they're just red herrings. That's strange. See, this is the Game Boy Advance version. The turtle shell would have spawned hearts. This ways that game really does put the training wheels on. And I think this despawns when you leave the base. No, it doesn't. Okay, I'm wrong. It will despawn when it gets cold, though. Just poof, gone. Someone told me that Panzers have reappeared in later Mario games, and I can't think of any. If you can, let me know. And I'm dead. See, there's a one up there, but I did have to kind of seek it out. It's kind of strange. I don't remember this part of the game very well. Yes. if I went down the same base again, then I mean, this is just another false clue, I guess. Yeah, I'm running in circles here, it seems. That's a Shy Guy generator. Oh. What a jerk. Okay, let's just fly over this. But I can't because one of these bases has the key, right? Yeah, I think it might be the Shy Guy generator. Yikes, this is terrible. I like how the logs form a smiley face. Oh man. This might be actually the first time in the 3 weeks I've had this cartridge I've actually saved. Just haven't felt inclined to it. Yeah, if I remember this one, you have to get quickly before it sinks. If I was playing Super Mario Advance, Peach would be saying that. Nobody ever shuts up in that room. Oh well, hang on. Oh, that was close. There we go. Forgot to have my laptop charged. That would have been stupid. Okay. It's not gonna go much longer, but thanks for stopping in, man. Too bad you can't jump over the flagpole in this version. Is there anybody out there? Fireball in the face. Aw, damn it. Oh well. I'm not gonna be doing a warp zone today. Want to see how far I can get without him. My gut is telling me probably World 5, and then I'll start dying. Send it out. I don't know what that means. What the? That's crazy. It looks like I just went through that platform. Yeah, I'm looking at the replay, and that's exactly what it looks like. Alright, that's it. I want a refund. I can get a refund for a 24-year-old video game, right? I'm from Brazil. Oh, okay. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I love getting international viewers. You'd be surprised that I think I have about 13 viewers in Belarus. I don't know how that's possible, but there we go. I don't know how that's possible, but I found a way. Been to South America, but not Brazil. And there we go. It's just satisfying setting Bowser on fire. 'Cause he's a phony. Then right here, this music, only in the All Stars version. I'm gonna pause for a moment, take a sip. Alright. And you either love that the clouds are smiling or you find it creepy. When I'm younger, I think it's funny. Now I just think it's creepy. Why are they staring at me? This is the one Mario game where you do play as Mario. Now I love this song, but I always found these stages frustrating. But luckily we got our firepower. Otherwise this could be a disaster. No, I'm exaggerating. It's totally possible to beat these stages without fire. And we burned the imposter. And Toad is a bad news bearer. I've always liked that these stages are at night. I don't know why. I like the snow too. There's nothing to really gain from all the points. They just accumulate. Oh, that was very stupid. Alright, hopefully I redeem myself. Oh, that's terrible. Whoa, that was close. And he's down. I think the only reason why I dodged the Hoodaboo, the fireball, is because of some of the wonky hit detection carrying over from the NES version. So I used to know me as a kid. But he's got the wrong way. Ooh. Oh man. Alright, I think I'm just gonna stop here because it's almost 1 AM and I'm very tired. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you some other time. Alright, bye.